Hey, it's Caldee for alldayplay.fm. I feel like right now, DJ culture, it's pushing everybody to be multifaceted. Because I feel like now, as a DJ, you have to be your own video editor, your booking manager, your social media manager. I feel like it's pushing everybody to be like a hustler, like an even bigger hustler, because social media plays a huge part of it now, and you just got to do more than DJing nowadays. So it's good and bad, because some people just want to focus on the music. Some people will end up focusing on the other things and kind of leave music behind. So, but I just think it's pushing everybody harder, honestly. I like them all, honestly. I like being able to understand the assignment and like nailing it on the head. But I also like doing open format because I like introducing people to other stuff. But sometimes it's a little more stressful because it's so like, oh, what do I want to do? But for theme parties, like I like getting booked for R&B parties, and I know what I want to bring to that. But if I like, say, get booked for an EDM show, I'll bring in like global sounds into that. I just like kind of going outside the box a little, so I'll play it all. I have no favorite. I like playing all of it, because opening I get to play like deep cuts. I'm known for high energy stuff, so I get to play stuff that I don't normally get to show people. I like also playing peak time. I like riding that energy that the opener leaves me with. And I like closing because I also like starting at high energy and then slowing it down. Solo sets. I mean, I'll do back-to-back sets. It depends with who, but I'm not usually a big fan because it won't go the way that I want it to. But if it's with the right person, then it gets really exciting. I always tell people I'm a music lover first, DJ second. So like, how can I introduce new things to people? And always like, I hate being put in a box, so I'll always go off script sometimes. I just always think about how I can entertain people but not lose myself within the process. I don't know what the ratio is, like some for me, some for you, but honestly, like I'll be a little more selfish. I will never play stuff that I don't want to hear. And I feel like it works out for me, and if people see me having fun, then they'll also have fun. But I just approach it as a music lover, always. As a Hawaii-based DJ, I feel like our crowds are different because I feel like we're exposed to a lot of top 40s, and I don't want to say hard to introduce people to new sounds there, but it's actually more exciting. When I play out here, anywhere in the mainland, people are so exposed to so many things. I get nervous because like, oh, they probably heard this before. So I feel like I have to work a little harder out here to like really wow people. In Hawaii, I just like, here's something new, I hope you enjoy it. It's just, that's where I started playing, so I kind of have a gauge of like, oh, I know what's gonna pop off, and like top 40s or like R&B. I feel like the island loves R&B, bass music too. But yeah, I just feel like I have to work a little harder out here. Something that I want to bring back from my years of DJing in Hawaii to LA, I think the sense of community. We are a small island, and it's an even smaller community. And I feel like, at least in LA, it feels just like everyone's like out to get everybody else. In the Bay Area, I feel like it's a lot more like helpful. There's a better sense of community out here, but in Hawaii, like it's so important. We're always trying to put each other on. Up and coming DJs, they're like not afraid to lean on like OGs, and everyone's just so nice to each other. I would definitely want to bring that to LA when I go. I grew up in the SoundCloud era, so I'm a huge fan of edits, remixes, but I do love originals. I like doing a little bit of both. I like playing something that sampled something and then maybe like playing the original just to introduce it to people if they didn't know. I think that's like educational. I was heavy on the Tumblr culture, so definitely Noodles. She was part of Pistol Whip, so it was Micah and Amanda Reyes, and I was like, whoa, those are lady DJs, I want to do that. So it was them and So Super Sam, and in the electronic scene, it was Alice in Wonderland, definitely. And then also in Hawaii, the first female DJ I've ever seen was Titabyte. So she was a huge inspiration to me. I started DJing in 2014, so that was, I was in college. I started DJing because I was friends with somebody who was DJing for the fraternity, one of the fraternities, and he was playing for the tailgates, which had hundreds of people, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, that's cool, because I've always been a music lover, so it was another way for me to express myself, so I wanted to try it out, and I ended up really liking it, and I just stuck with it. Like 10 years later, I still love it. Definitely my #1 inspo right now is Jyoti. I know everybody knows her from the Boiler Room set, but she's been killing it with radio for years before that, with her Homegrown Party. Just her sound is just very inspiring. I want to say also Mitty Ripperton from LA, or previously known as Sammy G. I always love what she's been doing with Ladies of Sound. And then over here, Umami for sure. And friends like Trix Million, you know? But yeah, I don't know how to describe it, I just know how it feels. I feel like I have different ranges. If it's like really hard hitting and it's just like all the frequencies are like perfectly mixed and mastered, then yeah. Or songs like London Summers by Odile that just has really feel good like chords that I'll like always be happy to play out. Today I'm gonna be playing some global sounds, R&B, and future beats. Hey, it's Caldee for EDP.FM.